Hello and welcome back to me, the new guy 4, playing Rise of Nations, Conquering the World as the Incas. When you joined us last, the Lakota tried to attack me in Mayapan, or Yucatan even, but failed miserably, thanks to some good fortune on my part, I imagine. So I built that territory up nice and strong, so it's going to be a while till we try that again. The world advanced to the gunpowder age. So I'm guessing we've entered into the, I don't know, the 1500s. Just to make an estimate, because every battle can now go into the Enlightenment age, which being as that's the age that the Napoleonic Conquer the World campaign takes place in. We'll put it place at the 1800s, so somewhere between the 1500s and 1800s, which is rather vague. But then again, there's only 8 ages to cover the entirety of human history. Anyway, back to some gameplay. I'm going to have a quick check to see if there's any cards I might want to play, and then I'm going to attack a 6 strength, holding the Bantu. I'm going to take Southern Africa, and hopefully that will give me iron, because that's just what I need. I'm always short of metal in my games, and then if you can note the sarcasm in my voice, and I just how uninspired I am by that. And the supply centre. It's largely just to get them from out of my back door. So we'll give them. And I'll use the Turks as the fealty because that's pretty nifty. And also that's a size 6, and they're the Bantu, so they get double the population, I think, something like that. Just give me a second, my wires are all tangled. I have wires tangled around my mouse, I have wires tangled around my chair legs. Actually, just hold on a second, I'm going to put my slippers on. I'm getting serious. Ah, there we go. I'm wearing the slippers of war. Very comfortable slippers. I've got cold feet. Not about this conquest. You literally cold feet. Cold night. Well, around the floor level. The torso is boiling. In fact, I'm going to take my fleece off. God, it's like a striptease, but you can't see anything. Whew. Okay, I'm not going to clap, that probably didn't sound very nice. I'll check that back when I edit this video. Not that I ever edit these videos, I just sort of, what do you do with a video when you put it through a sort of player to convert it into an FLV? I don't know, I'll find out. Anyway, so they've got some reinforcements, they're going to have lots of units, but I've got the power of the Turks. So I'll be able to capture their cities really easily. And look at all these rare resources that I've got, which means with that many, I'll get a real boost to the beginning of my economy. Now, what I'm going to try and do, because I'm receptive to all comments and opinion, I'm going to play this all the way through on normal speed. And if I lose, it's all your fault. To be fair, I can understand why it'd be a bit odd. No, I don't mind. A bit odd to watch. So it wouldn't normally go for such a pitiful group of trees to build the woodcutters camp, but I think this is a fairly desert-heavy area. I imagine Africa is. That's not entirely fair. It's got some very lush equatorial regions and two of the biggest rivers in the world. But it's also quite warm and in places dry. There is a sort of salt flat in the southern African region. I'm going to call it by its name. I can't remember which country it's in now. But then again, this is African geography, and I am a a Westerner, and that says as much about us as it does about Africa. Oh, the guilt. Seriously, even sort of people who are naturally quite good at geography tend to struggle with African geography because it just doesn't feature as prominently in day-to-day affairs. I mean, I can know the countries of Europe pretty comprehensively. I was on Sporkle the other day, managed to get it all right. It took me a while to get Liechtenstein spelt right. It was very picky. And get this, it didn't accept the autocorrected version. I managed to type it up. It came with a squiggly line. Squiggly line. I clicked autocorrect, pressed enter. It wouldn't accept it. It had to have a knee taken out or something like that. I don't know. Oh, an interesting fact about the Bantu, apart from the fact that they have a huge population, they also build a lot of cities. Fortunately, they don't get any economic bonuses, but considering that they get double the population cap, they can build as many citizens as they like. So what you've got to do is to make sure the Bantu don't get a good economy set up. Otherwise, they will just spam out units. I once saw playing a multiplayer game with the old housemates, and they sent so many units my way. They managed to take down a fort with just light infantry. Why is it playing the defeat music? This isn't a defeat. I'm just struggling to win. Okay, fall back to Moreau. You know what I'm glad I built? All those towers. It's almost like I saw something like this coming. But towers are your best friends against the Bantu, because even though they send a lot of units at you, unless they bring siege weapons along, well, they're just softies really. I'm sure they appreciate being called softies, but then again, I don't particularly enjoy being rushed. I mean, 4 minutes in. It's ridiculously early. Not enough wood. Not enough citizens either. I noticed some gems over there, but they don't need to be picked up because I'm bringing some with me from somewhere else in my empire. Which is the benefit of being huge. You bring sort of all the rare resources you picked up on the strategic map, follow you around from battle to battle. With a few key exceptions. Such as that tactics battle that I played earlier. That one didn't feature any. If you recall, I wasn't very happy about it. Any ones that have like a scenario basis around them don't bring any resources with them. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my units over here because they've got to attack through this city to get to my capital. I might also build a fort here. I want to get military too. But notice my economy is growing larger than it feels like. I mean, I'm playing this and I don't feel like I'm doing much in the way of building up my economy at all. If anything, I'm just, getting attacked. I need to stop feeling sorry for myself and stop building an army, because although I've defeated one army, they do have two. They sent one army at me, and they're probably getting another one in the form of reinforcements. It should be arriving to a city near you. Wow, it's loads of their resources. I just sent him to go to two places at once. My bad. Right, I did give a thorough checking to the sound levels before I started this one. You know, me and my constant battle with decent sound levels compared to my voice versus the music. I hope that my voice is winning out this time. Why is nobody killing that scout? He's able to see that I've got no army left. Oh, here we go. Oh, crikey. You know what I said I should have built a fort? This is why. The pikemen to take out those horsemen. And I think this calls for a town bell. Do you see what I mean? There's just so many units. They're knocking down the fortifications. A few more units. If we get that dust boss out of the way, they're going to start taking the attrition damage, which will work in my favour. Look at all those crossbowmen. Most of them are fake, but some of them are real. There we go, it's a race against time now, and while that's happening, I'm going to build up my economy. Oh, it's already built up. Okay. I'm going to waste what little food I have on population. It's like cavalry is supposed to do really well against crossbowmen, but there's just so many of them. I'll be interested to look at the stats after this battle because, well, I rather like stats. Don't send them in. Just get slaughtered. Okay, what is clear is that some more military buildings are in order. Don't think I believe the siege works up just yet, but set one up nonetheless. But it wasn't that exciting. Never a dull moment with the Bantu, but as I was saying, yeah, managed to send so many troops at me, just they managed to destroy a fort with just light infantry. Right, I'm starting to rebuild an army of sorts, and hopefully, because this is the big thing about the Bantu is they can build up a large army, but it still takes the same amount of resources to build troops. In fact, it costs some more because, of course, the more troops that you build, the more expensive those troops become. So to get a really large army, you need to have a lot of resources. And what's nice to know is that I've almost caught up in score. That's pretty impressive stuff, and it just goes to show what starting with a few rare resources really does to your economy. Build a couple of docks. I doubt I'll need them, but the fishing might come in handy, because I imagine the AI for this isn't programmed to build ships. It's not it's predominantly a land battle. That's land with a D, not LAN. I have played a couple of LAN battles, they were very good fun. Scholars, some scholars there. Why isn't somebody building that? Hurry up! Get on with it. Yeah, that's not a bad army actually. I'm ready for them. I've got an early warning system in the form of that merchant. I wouldn't take that job. Those silks must be awfully valuable. Well, of course they were. I had to bring them all the way across from China through what is now the Middle East. I don't think it's particularly politically stable, even back in days of yore. When was the Silk Road? About sort of 13th, 14th, 15th century. Continue right through until the discovery of the of a route to India by Vasco da Gama, who I believe was after Columbus. So I did some of this in first year, talking about various explorers, conquistadors. So I'm going to put them in there, and they're going to look menacing. Well, I can fit. No, I can't. I might be able to fit a few more in once I've finished researching fortification. But given that that is in itself a fortification, I wonder what exactly they're researching. Build some more farms. You can have enough farms. Look, buy ruins. Get the ruins out of the way, you get some money for it. And I've just noticed my merchant has disappeared. You know what, I hope they don't go for Cotopaxi. Oh, they've got spies! You didn't take out the bombard! There we go, job done. He's only got the one bombard, so he's having to destroy it very slowly. Good grief. I like you need any more units. Your work is done. I go calm behind that crumbling defence. Oh, he's in the enlightened age. I didn't actually notice that. No, not stables. Smelter, that'll do. I think so too. See, my army's tiny by comparison. So I'm just going to have to be good. Send out some fishing boats. Build up my food stocks. There's a few places where people aren't working. You've got a very poor food economy. 3 and a granary. Will have to be on the front line, that can't be helped. I'm able to build 2 new cities. So I may as well. I might take the ever popular offence as the best form of defence. Oh, and spies. I'll definitely need them for this one. My artillery upgrades automatically because I have the power of the Turks. They're so good at siege, they get free artillery per whatnot, and two free artillery per siege factory, and siege upgrades automatically. Fortunately, they didn't notice I was building a city behind them. Oh wait, yes, they did. Very careless attackers, huh? There, so they're. They're not messing about. Hey, I'm the one doing the bribing here. Everything's not okay. team of spies, that's not fair. Oh, let's do some conventional warfare then. This is the toughest battle I've been in so far. This is horrendous. Horrendously difficult. If I could just formulate an offensive, I could lure them back into their own territory. I just need to make an army.